Hello, Anne. Are you ready for my Pulitzer Prize winning question?
As long as you're ready for my gonna break the internet answers.
Yes.
And here's the most important thing. Witches hate children.
What's the best word to say in the Grand High Witch voice?
Garlic.
Garlic.
No garlic in the soup.
No, what?
Garlic.
I had written down here, mice, frittered, food, and of course, vigs.
Vigs.
You may remove your wigs!
Was there a moment in the script when you got to the point where 24 bald women are clapping with 3 fingers and shouting genius, that you turned to your agent and said, I'm doing this film?
Oh, it was way before then. It was way before then. It was, so Bob Zemeckis is calling it, yes, we'll work out the details later. And then it turned out to be this, and it was so beautifully written. And then when I started to hear about the cast that they were discussing, I just kept getting more and more excited.
You wouldn't happen to be carrying around a mouse on your person, now would you?
A mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth would I be carrying around a mouse?
Look, I obviously know that, like, there's this huge iconic mountain, which is the absolutely flawless 1990 version. But I also thought if there was a director to trust in reimagining something, it would be Robert Zemeckis.
Well, speaking of Mr. Zemeckis, was there a particularly memorable note or bit of direction you get when you play the Grand High Witch of all the world?
Well, I was having a little trouble finding the accent. Quite frankly, things didn't sound sinister enough. I tried to do Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, and none of them, I couldn't quite get into the sinister sound of it.
Big days.
I'm sorry?
So I called Bob on the phone and said, I'm looking, I'm just struggling a little bit. Can you just give me just kind of a sample of what you want to hear? And he said, I just want to really focus on that part that it sounds like pork fat crackling in a hot skillet. And I said, yeah, I don't really eat pork, so can you just help me out with that one? And he went, and I thought, I don't know why, but that all makes sense to me.
You got away from me. Remember?
And once I had that sound, the rest of it just opened up, and I found the Norse accent, and I thought, oh, a Norse accent. There's not too many people walking around speaking Norse, so I wasn't gonna have to be dealing with people being like, that syllable was...
Exactly.
And yeah, and then it just became really, really fun and silly and ridiculous.
Wonderful.
That smelly brat, that horrid louse, has been transformed!
She's done it.
I've got to ask you, have you ever flown before? Can you talk us through it?
Like, by myself?
Yeah, you know, you're flying above all these women, you're crushing people with a thought. What is that, wires? What's going on there?
Oh, that's just Tuesday, man.
Vandra, the transform a child into a mouse.
No, I don't make me go into it. I don't want to disappoint people at home, but it was
Genuinely magic.
Smoke and mirrors, wasn't me.
Yeah, I get it. It's all lies. I'll leave you with this silly question I've been asking everybody this year, but as it's 2020, obviously, what have been the comfort food TV shows and movies you've been watching this year? What have you turned to when you just want to feel great?
Don't laugh at me. It's The Lord of the Rings.
You're in a safe space, Anne, truly.
Oh, every time Samwise just kind of tells Frodo everything's going to be okay, and that Mr. Frodo may not be able to carry the ring, but that Sam can carry him, I just feel better, and I feel like we're going to be okay.
I can't carry it for you. But I can carry you. Come on!
And there really is something about a story about a group of people coming together against all odds to defeat this, like, mad evil that's threatening to end everything. And yeah, I've been going to that one a lot.
Yep. No shame here. I start welling up when he says how it's the furthest he's ever been from home.
I know.
This is it. This is what? If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home. I've ever been.
And you have to resist looking for the car that's in the background of the scene there.
I never do. I never look for it.
Come on, Sam.
And then when Liv goes, there is always hope. You're just like, there is. Yes, there is always hope. We can do this.
Why do you linger here when there is no hope?
There is still hope.
So that's been my go-to film series. And then my go-to TV show is Schitt's Creek.
Perfect answers. We're now best friends. Let's have another 20 minutes on that, thanks.
Perfect.
And I say goodbye to you. Have a great rest of your day.
Enjoy your Pulitzer.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast, Screen Time, on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.